The Forbidden Gospel, why the greatest betrayal was actually the ultimate trust. And the story we've been told was probably a lie. What if the most reviled figure, or one of them, in human history was the only one who truly listened? The one who understood the assignment? Conspiracy theory, maybe, but this story was buried for 1600 years. A story found in a desert cave, then frozen in a bank vault, and pieced together like a sacred mosaic. This is the Gospel of Judas. And its radical message, it's about a key to inner peace that the institution couldn't allow. It's about the freedom found, not in knowing why, but in simply trusting that everything, even the darkest moments, serve a divine purpose. Our story begins not with the kiss in the garden, but with the laugh. The disciples were gathered, offering a prayer of thanksgiving over their bread. They are doing what is right, what is holy. They are following the script. And Jesus laughs at them. The text says they were offended. They asked, "Master, why are you laughing at our prayer? What have we done? This is what's right." And Jesus reveals the first crack in reality. He says, "I'm not laughing at you. You are not doing this because you want to, but because through this, your God will receive praise." Your God, not the God. In that one phrase, he draws a line. He says their entire worship, their entire understanding of the divine, is aimed at a lesser force, a creator of the material world who demands praise and sacrifice. They are trapped in a system, following instructions they don't understand for a reason hidden from them. Like I mentioned in the last episode, do we really think that a God that created the cosmos, that put together these human bodies, the depths of the oceans, things that we can't even mention, really needs our praise? That really needs our help? Come on, folks, let's be real. He tells the apostles plainly, "No one among you will be able to know it. The true nature of things, the true purpose, they cannot access it, except one." Judas speaks and he says, "I know who you are and where you have come from. You have come from the immortal realm of Barbello, and I am not worthy to utter the name of the one who has sent you." While the others are asleep in ritual, Judas is awake. He sees the origin, he is aware, and because of that awareness, Jesus chooses him for a purpose so heavy, its weight would crush a normal soul. He takes Judas inside and reveals the cosmos. He tells him the secrets of creation, and then he gives them the instruction. "You will exceed all of them, for you will sacrifice the man that clothes me." That's the Gospel of Judas 56. The body is just a garment. The betrayal, it wasn't a betrayal, it was a sacred act of liberation. Judas's role was to help Jesus shed his physical cage and return to the realm of pure spirit. But here's where the scripture reveals a profound, almost unbearable truth. Judas is aware of the human cost. He sees the nightmare of his purpose. He is given knowledge, but not the why. He understands the what, but not the grand design. And in a moment of raw humanity, he pushes back. He asks the question we all ask when faced with a painful purpose. "What good is it that I have received this? For you have set me apart for that generation." That's the Gospel of Judas 46. "What good is this knowledge? Why have you shown me this, only to make me the most hated man in history? Why must my awareness lead to my damnation?" He is asking why. He is seeking the reason for the suffering he must cause and endure. And Jesus' answer is at the core of it all. He doesn't explain the grand plan. He doesn't justify the mechanics of the cosmos. He simply confirms the purpose. "You will be cursed for generations, and you will come to rule over them." Gospel of Judas 46. You will be cursed by humanity, but elevated in the spirit. Your action, though it will be seen as the ultimate sin, will be the pivotal act that makes everything else possible. Judas is not given the why. He is only asked to trust the purpose. He is asked to play his role in the grand design, fully aware of its earthly consequences, by trusting in its cosmic necessity. This is the Gnostic key. This is the knowledge that was so dangerous. The emerging church built an empire on knowing, on dogma, on having the right answers, the right ritual, the right reason. It said, follow these steps and you will know why. But the Gospel of Judas says something else. It says true enlightenment isn't about having the answers. It's about peaceful participation without needing them. It applies to us right here, right now. Every thought that arises in your mind, every event that unfolds in your life, the joy, the pain, the triumph, the betrayal, it's all serving a purpose. Sometimes that purpose is clear, often it's not. And like Judas, if we insist on knowing why we have this pain, why that person wronged us, why we are stuck in this situation, we damn ourselves to confusion and suffering. We become like the other disciples, trapped in a ritual we don't understand. But if we can embrace the Judas principle, to be aware, to accept our role, and to trust that it serves a liberation we may not see yet, everything changes. We can sit back, we can observe the inner chaos and the outer drama without needing to judge it or justify it. We can simply say, this too is serving a purpose I may not comprehend. That is the ultimate trust. That is the gnosis, the knowing that we cannot know. And that is okay. The church banned this gospel because it made the institution irrelevant. If salvation is an internal trust in the purpose of all things, you don't need a mediator. You only need to awaken. Judas wasn't the villain. He was the ultimate example. The one who knew his role, feared it, questioned it, but ultimately fulfilled it. He is the archetype of the divine trust we're all asked to have in the face of our own suffering. He is the reminder that sometimes the highest wisdom is not in understanding the plan, but in having the courage to play your part within it. If this idea of purposeful awareness resonates with you, next time we'll explore the Gospel of Thomas, which insists the kingdom of heaven is not a destination but a state of perception available to you right now. My intention here isn't to ask for likes, but to share a key that has helped me sit back, observe, and trust the purpose of it all. I hope it does the same for you.